Chosen one. Stop right now, because if you leave this moment, you will miss something that will not come back around. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Don't dismiss this, because this moment was written before you were even born. He said, only 0.111% will receive this message. And listen closely. You are part of that divine fraction. That means you weren't just noticed, you were chosen, hand-picked, marked by heaven for a purpose bigger than you can imagine. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. Every strange delay, every silent battle, every tear you cried in secret, it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You know what it feels like to hesitate, to think you had more time, to tell yourself, I'll come back to it later, only to realize later never came the way you expected. But the door is opening right now, and if you hesitate in this moment, you won't just miss information, you'll miss alignment. God has been positioning you in the shadows because your season of revealing is here. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That stirring in your spirit, that restless energy, that sense that something powerful is shifting around you, like the atmosphere itself knows your name. And there's a reason you're hearing this at this exact second. Because what's about to be set in motion next is not for everyone, and one part of it has already started unfolding behind the scenes, even if you can't see it yet. That's not your imagination, chosen one. That is the prophetic wind of change moving through your life, stirring what was dormant and calling what was hidden to rise. Heaven is opening doors that no man can shut, and this time they are opening in front of you. But hear me, you must stay aligned, because the moment divine overflow starts to touch your steps, the enemy doesn't come with a warning. He comes with distractions, confusion, and fear, trying to bend your focus just enough to pull you off the path. Remember how Peter walked on water until he looked at the waves. Your miracle doesn't disappear, but your attention can shift. So listen closely. If you are hearing this right now, it's not random. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's proof that God's timing is perfect, and something is about to break open in your life, but only if you keep your direction when the pressure rises. This message found you because your spirit cried out for confirmation, and heaven answered. Before we go any deeper, pause for a second and mark this moment, because what you do right now is not small. It's a response. It's alignment. It's you stepping out of the crowd and into the call. Write 99 not as a ritual, not as a trend, but as a signal that your soul is awake and your faith is engaged. Like the woman who reached through the crowd just to touch the hem of his garment, you are not here to watch from a distance. You are here to make contact. And when you make contact, something shifts. If you are truly chosen, your spirit will not let you click away. You won't be able to treat this like background noise. You'll feel it chills, fire, tears, because deep down, you already know this word is for you. It's a spiritual key, a prophetic unlock. And once it opens what has been sealed, there is no going back. The moment you hear what comes next, your life will not remain the same. So steady yourself, because God told me to tell you, your waiting season just ended. A divine decree has been released, a sacred truth most will never hear, and even fewer will understand. Out of billions walking this earth, only 0.111% are chosen to receive this extraordinary message. And that number is not random. It is a mark, a seal, a summons. And you, yes, you are one of those rare souls. This is not a lucky moment. This is not a passing coincidence. Heaven moved with precision to bring you here, and the hand of the Creator singled you out from the crowd. You have been set apart, not for comfort, but for destiny. That fraction so small, so exact is proof that what you're about to step into is beyond ordinary. If you feel something stirring as these words hit your spirit, that is not emotion, it is recognition. It is the sound of your purpose waking up. Like Samuel hearing his name in the night when no one else understood the voice, you are being called in a way others can't explain. This is the unmistakable sign. Your time to awaken is now. You are standing on the threshold of a life-altering transformation, a spiritual renaissance that will redefine everything you thought was possible. The fact that you are hearing this means you belong to the divine 0.111%, the few who will be lifted into new heights. This is your invitation, your activation, your call to step fully into power and purpose, even if your hands are shaking while you do it. Most won't answer. Most will be swallowed by noise, distracted by the world, blinded by what doesn't matter. But you, chosen one, have been given eyes to see and ears to hear what others cannot. Your journey is about to begin, and you need to understand this deeply. God did not accidentally allow you into this moment. He intentionally made room for you in it. This isn't to divide you from others. It's to honor the path only you are destined to walk. While many drift through their days, missing signs and ignoring whispers, you were handpicked by heaven itself. The spotlight is on you because your life is connected to something bigger than your own comfort. It's tied to the unfolding of a greater plan. Why you? Because God saw the purity in your heart, the faith you carried in silence, and the resilience you kept when nobody clapped for you. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine appointment. While the masses remain asleep, you are being called out to stand as a living beacon of hope, light, and transformation. You are crafted for this pivotal hour. This exclusion is not rejection, it is protection. A sacred space carved out for your upgrade. It means your prayers were heard louder than you think. Your spirit was seen clearer than you realize. And your readiness has been proven through the very trials that tried to erase you. So embrace this divine selection with humility and courage, because God has set you apart for extraordinary things in the days ahead. And the moment these words opened in front of you, something in the unseen shifted. Before we go any further, pause for a moment. If something is already stirring within you, if this message is reaching into places you rarely speak of, respond with intention. Do something meaningful with what you're sensing right now. First, like this message, so it can reach others who are searching for hope and clarity. Then, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, someone who may be ready to receive this confirmation. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and stay connected not just to a channel, but to a growing stream of messages meant for this season. As we're moving toward 20,000 subscribers, your connection helps ensure this message continues reaching the hearts it was meant for. Now, take a moment to go to the comments and write 999 or 777, and also share your city and where you're listening from. Let this be a quiet but powerful declaration of readiness and alignment as you move forward. This is not just content. This is confirmation. This is alignment. This is for those who have been quietly preparing for a deeper level of growth and restoration. And to everyone who chooses to support this work through sharing, engagement, or by using the Super Thanks feature, know this: your support is seen, it matters, and it helps this message reach those who need it most. Thank you for being part of this moment. Amen. This message is not an accident. It is a divine signal sent straight from the heart of God to you, so personal, so precise. It feels like heaven leaned down and whispered directly into your spirit. Your prayers, your tears, your hopes, none of it was wasted. None of it was ignored. Like Hagar in the wilderness, when she thought she was unseen, God proved he was watching the entire time. This is a sacred transmission, a coded awakening meant to ignite something powerful inside you. So, as you hear this, pay attention to what rises within. That sudden hope, that deep breath of relief, that spark of expectation you can't explain. Those are not random emotions. Those are signs. That is God making contact with you now, awakening what the world tried to numb, reviving what pain tried to bury. And hear me clearly, this is a spiritual call to arms. Not for fighting people, but for fighting paralysis, doubt, and delay. You are being prepared for a breakthrough so intense it will feel like a new life unfolding right in front of your eyes, like the moment dry bones began to rattle and stand again. Something is coming together that you could not force, could not chase, could not manufacture. So do not dismiss this as mere inspiration. Do not reduce it to coincidence. This is a divine interruption, a holy disturbance meant to pull you out of stagnation and into a higher realm of clarity and power. God is breaking through the noise to reach you, and this message is the first step into the destiny He has already ordained. Because once you truly see what's being activated in you, you won't be able to go back to sleep. Mark these days in your spirit, Monday through Wednesday, because what's coming is not ordinary. Your life is about to shift in a way that feels cinematic, miraculous, and unmistakably life-altering. Like the moment the sea opened and the impossible became a pathway, everything can change in a heartbeat. Hope will rush back in. Clarity will cut through confusion. Doors you never even knew existed will swing wide open. And no, this is not fantasy. This is prophecy. God is orchestrating a 3-day window of divine activation, a sacred opening where miracles manifest, blessings pour down, and breakthroughs surge forward with force. These days may feel unreal because your reality is about to stretch beyond the limits of what you've survived. The heaviness you carried for so long will begin to lift, replaced by a peace that doesn't make sense and a purpose that finally feels like home. As it unfolds, you may notice unusual signs, moments where time feels suspended, patterns shifting, sudden insight flooding your mind like lightning. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals, heaven aligning with earth for your transformation. Stay open, stay steady, watch closely, because when God moves, He leaves evidence. And never forget this, you are special, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are in God's eyes. You have been handpicked for a divine upgrade, an awakening that will elevate your mind, your body, your soul. This is your moment of elevation, your invitation to step beyond the ordinary and finally embrace the extraordinary. The Creator chose you because of the strength hidden in your spirit, the depth of your faith, the readiness you proved in the dark. You are like gold refined in fire, pure, resilient, radiant. And what's coming will unlock what's been dormant, awaken what's been buried, and launch you forward into a future filled with hope, healing, and abundance. When you begin to feel this transformation, recognize it for what it is. A direct touch from the divine. No one else will experience this shift the way you will, because it was designed for your soul's blueprint, custom built by heaven, measured to your calling. You were set apart not only to receive blessing, but to become a blessing in ways you never thought you were qualified for. The waiting is over. Those seasons of doubt, frustration, and prayers that seemed unanswered, they were not abandonment. They served their purpose. They forged you. And now, the answer has arrived. God is declaring that your time has come, your season to rise, to shine, to walk straight into the promises He whispered into your spirit when no one else could hear. You waited with endurance, and now your breakthrough is not approaching. It is knocking, and this is not a gentle nudge. This is a thunderous declaration from heaven itself. Your perseverance was never in vain. God saw every tear, every sleepless night, every silent plea you carried when your mouth couldn't find words. Like Hannah, who poured out her soul until heaven responded, your endurance is being honored because God does not forget the ones who kept believing in the dark. This is your divine reward. The manifestation of years of faith, hope, and hidden strength. You are standing on the edge of a new chapter, one that will redefine your identity and your destiny. The wait was preparation, but now the fulfillment begins. So, receive this turning point with open hands and a heart ready for what God planned long before you ever understood it, because in the coming days, your spirit is about to be supercharged. Imagine your entire being electrified with fresh energy, sharp clarity, and holy wisdom. This awakening is not a surface shift, it is a deep, transforming light, igniting every hidden place in you, unlocking new realms of understanding and intimacy with the divine. The fog of confusion and doubt begins to lift, and suddenly the path ahead is no longer blurred. It's revealed, as if heaven itself has drawn a line of direction straight through your life. Gifts you once only whispered about will start to rise: insight, healing, prophetic vision, divine power. Not because you chased them, but because you were built for them. Like Elisha, who asked for a double portion, your spirit has been craving this sacred upgrade, and now it is arriving to prepare you to step fully into what God placed inside you long ago. But hear this: with power comes responsibility. God is not only preparing you for blessing, He is raising you into a new level of spiritual leadership. You will become a vessel for miracles, a living testimony, a beacon of hope in a world starving for light. So, stay grounded, stay humble, stay awake, because the authority being entrusted to you is real. And the moment you begin to walk in it, everything around you will start to recognize what heaven already declared. As your transformation begins, you may start noticing things that feel unusual. Moments where nature itself seems to pause, like the world holds its breath. Birds may go silent without warning. The air may shift in a way you can't explain, and the sky may look unfamiliar, colors bending, light changing, time feeling strangely slowed. Don't rush past it. These are not random occurrences. They are divine signals, evidence that heaven and earth are aligning for your breakthrough. Like the stillness before God spoke to Elijah, when the noise faded and the moment turned sacred, these glitches are spiritual ripples that come before a wave of change you cannot stop. They are reminders that you are standing at a holy intersection, where the physical and the spiritual are converging to bring forth miracles. So, pay attention. Let your spirit stay alert. Because sometimes God doesn't shout. He marks the atmosphere. He places signs along your path, speaking directly to your soul, assuring you that the plan is unfolding right in front of you. This alignment is rare. It is profound. And when you witness it, breathe deep and center yourself. Know that you are stepping through a moment many will never experience. These signs are confirmation. You are on the path God prepared for you, set apart, protected, and moving toward greatness, whether the world understands it or not. The next 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, are your divine window of miracles and acceleration. These days are not ordinary. They are sacred. Time will feel like it's speeding up, and what used to take months, even years, will begin to unfold in a blink. Expect doors to open that stayed shut no matter how hard you tried. Expect relationships to soften, finances to multiply, and health to restore in ways that leave no room for doubt. It will feel like your life is being fast-forwarded into abundance and joy. The grace of God will move with such force that even the ones who questioned you will stand amazed. But hear me, this acceleration requires your presence, your focus, your alignment. You can't receive what heaven is releasing if your spirit is scattered. This is not the hour to drift. This is the hour to stay awake. This is a sacred invitation to step into destiny with confidence and surrender, trusting that God is guiding every step. Doors are swinging open both in the spiritual realm and in the natural. You will begin to access new dimensions of reality, where divine wisdom, supernatural guidance, and heavenly insight flow freely, not as distant ideas, but as living direction that changes your everyday life. And yes, material blessings are coming too. Health will improve, finances will increase, relationships will deepen, opportunities will appear with unprecedented favor. These blessings are not accidental. They are the overflow of your awakening. When your soul rises, everything around you begins to align with God's provision. You are entering a season of divine prosperity, where prayers become answers you can touch. Many have cried out for relief from lack, sickness, and scarcity, and now those prayers are about to be answered beyond imagination. Financial chains are breaking, rivers of abundance are opening. Expect unexpected gifts, new opportunities, and divine strategies that secure your future like a foundation that cannot be shaken. And restoration is moving through your body as well. Whether you've battled chronic pain, exhaustion, or you've simply longed to feel whole again, God is preparing to restore you. Healing will flow like breath into dry places, strengthening every part of you, not just physical healing, but full restoration, body, mind, and spirit. So you don't just survive, you rise. And as the overflow comes, it will touch everything. Relationships will flourish, career doors will open, peace will settle deep within you. This is the season where miracles become your new normal, and divine favor surrounds you like a shield. In these days, you will feel it like a flood of God's love pouring over your life without permission, without delay. A love so deep, so pure, it doesn't just touch you. It saturates you. It reaches the places you kept hidden, the places you thought were too broken to be restored, and it fills them with something holy. But hear me, this divine love is not only comfort, it is power. It strengthens your heart, renews your spirit, and puts fire back into the parts of you that went numb from surviving. God's power is descending like never before, an anointing that doesn't just soothe you, but equips you. It will place authority in your voice, life in your words, and courage in your steps, until you begin to move differently, speak differently, stand differently. You will no longer be limited by fear, doubt, or old wounds that tried to name you. Like David running toward the giant with nothing but heaven behind him, you will rise as a warrior of light, armed with divine strength and unstoppable faith. Receive this love and power as a sacred gift, poured out freely by the Creator, who knows you intimately and delights in your victory. You are not alone. God is with you, lifting you higher, guiding you forward, steadying you through every step. And this sacred message carries a solemn warning. Many will be called, but few will remain. And this is where the separation happens. Distractions will come loud. Doubt will come subtle. Fear will come wearing familiar faces, familiar habits, familiar excuses, anything to pull you off your divine path. The enemy of your breakthrough is busy, and it will use negativity and spiritual complacency to make you drift just far enough to miss what was meant for you. If you want to stay among the 0.111%, you must guard your heart fiercely. Protect what God placed inside you. Stay locked on the vision He planted in your spirit. Do not look back. Do not shrink because of temporary resistance, because the pressure you feel is not proof you're failing, it's proof you're close. The journey ahead demands unwavering faith, and the ones who fall away now risk missing their moment of transformation and losing the blessings already prepared. You are chosen because you have endured what should have broken you. But now more than ever, you must protect your mind and spirit. Surround yourself with light. Feed your soul what strengthens you. Refuse the voices that weaken you. Keep your eyes fixed on the divine prize, because your breakthrough is tied to your ability to stay steady, alert, and pure. You carry a sacred mantle. You are not just waiting for a miracle. You are carrying one. You are the miracle carrier of this generation. The world needs your light, your faith, your testimony now more than ever. You have been entrusted with a divine assignment to stand as a beacon of hope, a living proof that God's power and grace are not stories from the past, but forces moving right now. Your life is becoming evidence. People will look at you and find courage again. They will see healing is possible. They will realize God still restores what looks beyond repair. And hear this clearly. Your breakthrough is not only for you, it is a catalyst, a spark that will ignite change in your family, your community, and beyond. What God is doing in you will ripple outward like light spreading through darkness, touching lives you haven't even met yet. Like Esther, you were born for such a time as this, chosen to shine, to carry miracles into places where hope has been starving. Your story is about to rise into something unforgettable, a living narrative of faith, victory, and divine favor. This transformation is not a distant dream. It is already underway. Even now, something is shifting deep within you. The spiritual gears have turned, the divine engines have awakened, and your life is standing on the edge of miraculous change. So prepare yourself, mind, heart, and spirit. Let go of old fears. Release the beliefs that kept you small. Open wide and receive what God has been holding back for the right moment. Your readiness is the key that unlocks the floodgates. This is your time to rise, to shine, to step forward with holy boldness and walk straight into destiny. The next few days will confirm what God already spoke over you, that you are chosen, loved, and powerful beyond measure. Stand firm, stay faithful. Watch your life unfold like a breathtaking masterpiece written by the hand of God Himself. Because you have fought battles no one else could see. Silent wars inside your soul, storms that tested your faith when nobody could see the bruises, nights when tears were the only language you had left. But hear this truth now, the battle is over. Heaven has already declared your victory. The spiritual war that once raged around you has reached its divine conclusion, and the outcome has been written in your favor. Every tear was a seed. Every struggle became a chapter in the story of your triumph. God was never absent in your pain. He was beside you, closer than your breath, guiding your steps and shaping endurance into divine strength. Like Joseph in the pit and in the prison, you were never forgotten, you were being positioned. And the wounds you carry are no longer marks of defeat. They are proof of wars you already survived. Feel it now, the peace settling in your spirit, the calm after the storm, the quiet certainty that something has shifted. The enemies that once surrounded you are dissolving into nothing, because the power of God has already spoken on your behalf. You are stepping into your victory season, and nothing, not fear, not doubt, not even darkness itself, can reverse what heaven has decreed. You no longer fight just to survive. Now you rise to reign. Walk boldly into this new dawn, because your victory is not pending. It is finished, sealed, and celebrated in heaven. A divine rearrangement is happening right now behind the scenes of your life. What felt delayed is being accelerated. What was once denied is being rewritten in your favor. And in the coming days, you will wake up to doors that are already open, doors you didn't force, didn't beg for, didn't chase. They simply appear because heaven moved. Opportunities will surface so aligned, so exact, you'll know only God could have arranged them. You'll feel it in your chest, divine coincidences that make your heart race, calls that come out of nowhere, offers that match prayers you never spoke out loud, connections that feel predestined, like Ruth stepping into the field she didn't know would change her entire future. Those delays that once frustrated you were not rejection. They were divine pauses, holy timing, preparing you for an outcome greater than what your mind could picture. Heaven has been repositioning people, shifting timelines, moving pieces you couldn't reach. It's as if everything is being realigned to ensure your purpose unfolds exactly as God intended. Every closed door was not a loss. It was space being cleared. And now the right door is swinging wide open. Stay alert, stay grateful. The blessings you've been praying for are closer than you think, and when they arrive, they won't just look good. They will fit your soul perfectly, because they were custom designed for you by the hands of heaven. For far too long, invisible chains have tried to hold you back, fear, doubt, toxic cycles, and unseen resistance pressing against your spirit. But today, heaven announces your liberation. Every chain that kept you small, stuck, or silent is breaking under divine authority. You are being released from everything that tried to confine you, and those old limitations, financial, emotional, spiritual, are collapsing right now. You will feel it. A lightness, a breath of freedom, the moment bondage lifts. What once drained you will lose its grip. What once intimidated you will shrink. Doors that seemed sealed will open with divine ease, and you will hear it in the atmosphere, the sound of freedom echoing through your life, the cracking of old barriers, the fall of walls that stood too tall for too long. The energy that tried to cage you no longer has permission to touch your destiny. God has declared your emancipation, and His word cannot return void. Like chains falling off in the prison at midnight, what held you is losing power right now. Breathe in your new reality. You are no longer a prisoner of fear or circumstance. You are stepping into boundless freedom, bold, untouchable, unstoppable. Where hesitation lived, divine confidence is taking root. God is infusing your spirit with holy assurance that silences every doubt. You will wake up feeling different, stronger, lighter, clearer about who you are and what you were born to do. Fear will no longer have a voice in your life. This confidence is not arrogance. It is authority. It is the unshakable knowing that the Creator of the universe walks beside you, and every step you take will carry the weight of someone backed by heaven. People will notice it, your eyes, your presence, the calm certainty radiating from your spirit. For too long, fear whispered lies, telling you that you were unworthy or unprepared. But that voice is being silenced now. A new sound is rising within you, the sound of courage, conviction, and divine purpose. You are no longer shrinking to fit spaces too small for your soul. Rise in divine confidence. Walk like the chosen one. The same God who created galaxies placed His power within you. And fear cannot survive in the presence of that truth, because there are dormant gifts within you. Treasures were placed inside you by God long before you were born. Gifts hidden in your spirit, sleeping under the surface, waiting for the right moment to awaken. And that moment is now. A surge of divine energy is unlocking abilities, insight, and creative power you didn't even know you carried. You will begin to express yourself in new ways, speaking, writing, leading, healing, creating with a grace that feels effortless, like something ancient inside you finally remembers how to breathe. These are not random talents. They are pieces of your divine assignment coming alive. And as they rise, you will start to see yourself through heaven's eyes, capable, powerful, radiant, with purpose. Nothing you lived through was wasted. Every delay prepared you. Every struggle refined you. Every season of waiting strengthened the part of you that would one day carry weight. Now, this awakening will reveal your truest essence. You are about to remember who you have always been, a divine masterpiece designed to impact the world. Embrace your gifts with courage and humility. You are not stepping into something new. You are returning to your original design. Where confusion once clouded your path, clarity will break through like sunlight tearing open the mist. God is clearing the fog that blurred your vision and aligning your steps with divine precision. Decisions will begin to flow, not because life is suddenly easy, but because heaven is guiding your movement. You will stop questioning every turn. You will stop second-guessing your instincts. Divine intuition will rise as your compass, an inner knowing that leads you exactly where you need to be. The days of uncertainty are ending. You are stepping into a season of guided purpose. Even when the road looks unpredictable, trust that God's hand is steering every moment. The map is already written. You are simply walking it with holy confidence. The clarity you prayed for is arriving in waves, washing away doubt and confusion. So walk forward in faith, because every step is blessed, protected, and purposeful. God doesn't only see your path, He shifts the atmosphere around you. The energy that once felt heavy, uncertain, and draining is transforming into peace, purpose, and divine electricity. You will feel it in your home, in your conversations, even in your own thoughts, an undeniable calm, yet mixed with a surge of supernatural strength that makes you stand taller on the inside. This shift is heaven, announcing that your new season has begun. The very air you breathe will feel different, carrying frequencies of blessing, healing, and manifestation. And people around you will notice it too, because your presence will start to carry an aura of serenity and strength that changes the room the moment you enter. The battles of your past will no longer echo in your surroundings. The heavy clouds are lifting, replaced by divine light and harmony. This is the atmosphere of your destiny, peaceful yet powerful, still yet strong. Breathe it in. Every inhale brings peace. Every exhale releases the past. You are dwelling now in an environment charged with heaven's presence. And in this new era, your spirit will stop leaking energy into the wrong places. People, habits, and environments that once drained your joy will suddenly lose access to you. God is sealing your spirit, guarding your peace, and teaching you the power of sacred boundaries. You will feel a new freedom in saying no, not from anger, but from holy self-respect. You will notice your energy returning, your mind clearing, your spirit refilling with joy. This isn't isolation. It's divine protection. God is pruning what surrounds you, so your strength flows only toward what nourishes your destiny. The ones meant to stay will rise with you. The ones meant to leave will drift away. Don't chase what is falling away. Trust that God is removing distractions to make space for alignment. Your energy is sacred now. Guard it, cherish it, and pour it only into what lifts your spirit higher. You are being elevated beyond the reach of what once drained you. Your heart has carried pain that words could never fully hold. But healing is here. Not the kind that simply comforts you for a moment. This is the kind that restores your identity and awakens your strength. The wounds that once felt unbearable are being transformed into wisdom, compassion, and power. God is reaching into the deepest places of your heart and rewriting your story with love. The ones who broke you were not allowed to destroy you. They became the pressure that revealed what was hidden inside you. Every tear was counted. Every heartbreak was shaping your destiny, turning suffering into endurance and endurance into authority. The pain is dissolving now, and in its place, a radiant peace is taking root. You will feel lighter, freer, more alive than you've been in years. And as your heart heals, you will begin to understand why it unfolded the way it did. What looked like loss will reveal itself as preparation. God was not punishing you. He was positioning you like a seed buried in darkness before it rises. Soon your pain will serve others, your story will heal hearts, and your scars will shine not as shame, but as proof that beauty can rise from brokenness. You are no longer living as the wounded. You are stepping forward as the renewed. And a new wave of divine connections is coming, people whose spirits resonate with yours, who carry the same fire, the same vision, the same purpose. And when they find you, it will feel like alignment, not effort. These are not ordinary relationships. These are destiny alignments, heaven-sent connections, released at the exact moment your spirit is strong enough to carry what's coming next. You are about to meet people who don't just notice your personality, they recognize your essence. They will see the fire behind your eyes. They will hear what your words really mean. And when you speak, something in them will respond like a signal finally found its match. Conversations will flow like rivers that were always meant to meet. Collaborations will form without strain. Doors will open without begging. And together, yes, together, you will create what you could not create alone. Because God is removing counterfeit connections, the ones that drained you, delayed you, diluted you, and He is sending genuine souls who are assigned to walk this path with you. This is not social. This is spiritual. This is the gathering of the remnant. These new relationships will feel strangely familiar, like you've known them for lifetimes. Not because of fantasy, because your spirits recognize each other. Like Jonathan and David, covenant will form where competition used to exist. And once that alignment locks in, everything multiplies: blessing, power, purpose, momentum. You won't have to force it. You'll feel it. The peace, the confirmation, the acceleration. And hear me, this is healing too. Because your pain didn't break you, it branded you. Your collapse didn't cancel you, it carved you. Your trials weren't proof you were forgotten, your trials were proof you were being forged. The tears you cried in silence were not weakness. They were evidence that heaven had its hand on you the entire time, shaping you into someone who can carry weight without losing purity. You didn't survive what you survived just to feel better. You survived because you were being prepared to move. Now heaven is sending your tribe answers to prayers you didn't even know how to speak. And when they arrive, you will understand why certain people had to leave, why certain doors had to close, why certain seasons had to stretch longer than you wanted. It was not delay, it was design. God was protecting the assignment inside you until the right alignment could hold it. And as these destiny connections come, something else is coming with them, an extraordinary financial breakthrough on the horizon. Not a trickle, not a temporary fix, a release, a flood. What once looked impossible is about to become undeniable, like provision breaking through a dam and rushing into the places that were dry for too long. God is orchestrating a release of resources that will surpass your expectations, and it will arrive when you least expect it. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is divine favor manifesting in your finances. The prayers you whispered when nobody heard you, the seeds you planted when nothing changed immediately. The faith you carried when the numbers didn't make sense, those seeds are rising into harvest. Whether it comes through new job offers, sudden opportunities, creative ideas that unlock new streams, or unexpected gifts that land at the perfect time, money will begin to move differently around you. Because God is clearing the way for your prosperity, you will witness miracles in your bank account, in your bills, in what gets paid off, in what gets approved, in what finally turns in your favor. Doors that stayed locked for years are swinging open, and this season will bring stability, growth, and momentum that feels supernatural. But don't miss this. This flow is not only to bless you, it's to position you, to expand your reach, to make you a blessing to others. Because what God is building through you is bigger than comfort. It's impact. And the moment you realize how close you are to the shift, you'll understand why the pressure increased right before the breakthrough. Why the shaking happened right before the opening. Why everything felt like it was collapsing when it was actually aligning. Because this is the part where the chosen ones stop surviving and start moving. And once you step through what's opening in front of you, nothing behind you will ever have the power to call you back again. Father God, I don't take this moment lightly. If you brought me here, then you are speaking to me on purpose. I surrender my fear, my doubt, and every distraction that has tried to pull me off my path. Align my spirit with your timing. Strengthen my focus when the pressure rises, and keep my heart pure when the blessing begins to flow. Let the doors you ordained open with divine speed, and let every counterfeit door lose access to my life. Break every invisible chain, financial, emotional, spiritual, and restore what was delayed, stolen, or buried. Awaken the gifts you placed inside me before I was born, and give me courage to move even while my hands shake. Cover me with your peace, surround me with destiny connections, and make my life undeniable evidence of your power. I receive this season of breakthrough, not for pride, but for purpose. In Jesus' name, if God truly selected you as part of the 0.111%, what exactly is about to happen that the enemy is working so hard to distract you from right now? Amen. This isn't just something you watched, it's something you responded to. Stay connected by subscribing, especially as we move toward 20,000 subscribers together. Your presence helps ensure these messages keep reaching the people they're meant for. Take a moment in the comments to write 999 or 777 and share your city and location. And if you'd like to support the growth of this work, super thanks is one simple way to do that. Amen.